In this video, I want to give you a quick overview of how I like to have my Metatrader 4 terminal set up and configured for daily trading and analysis. So the first thing I want to do is let you have a look at my templates. Now, my plain vanilla template is literally just that. It has no indicators, no objects, and it's just a clean chart. I can always revert back to that if I need to. My default template, which is the next one I want to show you, which is the template that appears whenever you select a new chart by default, has a few indicators added onto it. In this case, it's LMBF draw, LMBF position size, and LMBF object sync. Now, as described, the LMBF draw is for drawing objects and persisting objects as you open and close charts or apply templates. Position size allows you to draw a rectangle to quickly get a position size for a possible trade, and object sync basically means that any objects you draw on one chart appear on any other open charts for the same symbol. These are the indicators I like to have loaded on every chart I open. I now have a couple other charts. Now, volumes is just a default template with the volumes added, so it's pretty simple. If you want any indicators shown that you might use regularly, then just open the default template, add the indicator, and then save the template as whatever you want to call it. Time frame sync has the additional indicator beyond the default template called LMBF timeframe sync. This essentially means that if you have multiple charts open with this timeframe sync indicator applied, then every time you change time frame on one chart, then all the other charts will change to the same time frame as well. The last one I want to show you is symbol sync. This essentially means that if you have multiple charts open and you change the symbol on one of them, then the symbol will change on all of them. And I'll give you a quick demonstration of these last two templates and how I set them up with profiles. So now if I go to my profiles, you'll see I have the default counts profile, which is literally a scratch pad, single currency, and I'll just flip to that quickly. That just has two charts with a higher time frame and a lower trading time frame. Now if you look at the indicators on these charts, then oops, look at that. Oh dear. If you look at the indicators on this chart, then you'll see it's basically the same as the default template, but with the additional indicator LMBF symbol sync. This is the one that means that if you change the symbol in any one of the charts, then the symbol will change in all the other charts. So for example, if I change it to the New Zealand dollar, then both change to New Zealand dollar. Okay, now I also have profiles set up for different groups of currency. So let's say Japanese pairs. These are generally one chart for each of the currencies, different currencies against the Japanese yen and the USD index. Now the reason I like to have an even number of charts is that if I make my chart terminal bigger, then I can literally use the Alt-R key to resize the windows and tile them evenly. Now if we look at the indicators on here, this is again, the top three are all present in the default chart, and then the LMBF timeframe sync is the additional indicator. And this is the one which means that if you change the time frame in any one of these charts, then all the other charts will instantly change the same time frame. So just to demonstrate this, if I change the time frame on the Aussie yen chart to 1 hour, all the other ones change. Same to daily, they all change. So what I've done is to set up profiles for each group of currencies. So dollar pairs, euro pairs, pound, yen, Aussie, CAD, Swiss, Kiwi pairs, as well as a couple others just for commodities and for indices. So that allows me to very quickly go and see a whole group of currencies and see what's happening against other currencies and try and work out what the best possible trading opportunity is. So, for example, if I think that in this case the yen is very weak, then I may want to look at all the yen currencies pairs together and work out which one is offering the best possibility to sell the yen. Now quickly, I just want to show you how to set up a similar group of currencies like this and allow you to do something similar. So first thing to do is to create a new profile. So we go to Profiles, Save As, and let's call it My New Profile. We're going to close down all these charts so that we can start from scratch. And then we're going to add, let's say, a few Aussie CAD charts. Well, let's take the top 6 symbols. So Aussie CAD, Yen, Euro Dollar, CAC 40, DAX 30, DJ 30. Okay, so that's 6 charts. Now we use the Windows tile or Alt R keys, and that tiles them nicely into 6 equally spaced charts. Now, as you will recall, my default template already has some indicators loaded. This is the Nmpf draw, the position size, and the object sync. So what I want to do is I want to add the time frame sync so that if I change any one of these charts, then the time frame in all the other charts changes as well. As you can see, this doesn't happen at the moment. So the way I have done this is I have actually previously set up a template called time frame sync, which actually includes that indicator on it. So having applied it, I look at the indicators link, you'll see that time frame sync is there now. Now I could do this for each of the other charts. That's one way of doing it, and it's relatively quick. Just go through each of them one by one, and you'll see that, for example, these top 3 are all in sync now. If I change them, they all change to the same time frame. Now the other way to do it is use the Nmpf template sync. Now what I have to do is look at the list of templates. There's 5 in the list, and I want to apply the 3rd one, so number 3, to all the charts. So click on a chart, grab the Nmpf time frame sync, drop it on the chart. Apologies, the Nmpf template sync, drop it on the chart, select the number of the template, which is number 3 in the list, OK, and now you'll see that all of them have time frame syncing. So if I then change the time frame to daily on one chart, it changes on all the charts. And I can easily go back to this one whenever I want. For example, if I go to my default, and then I just go back to my new profile, as I called it, it's exactly as I left it before last time, all syncing. So that's a really quick way just to bring up different layouts for different currency pairs that you might be interested in. That's all I want to say for now. I hope that's interesting. Thanks very much for watching.